that house settlement comes down. Now, this
Mhm.
is something I would imagine with dudes like David Kay and people like that at Baylor, like they have really prepared you for this moment. Probably, I would think, over the course of the last year. Your coach was a head coach in the WNBA. So she sort of has a feel for that already, like salary cap or whatever. But
Right.
as a player, first of all, how did you guys find out that it was officially going down?
Well, somebody in the athletic department at Baylor sent out an email to all of us and said, it finally was approved. X, Y, and Z. This is what it's going to mean for us. And we've been getting follow up emails. The communication has been really good because
Yeah.
a lot of people don't even know what the settlement means for them specifically, depending on what sport you are. But I think that Baylor and the administration is doing a really good job of keeping us all in the loop.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and like you said, the people like David Kay and Coach Nikki even, she explains these things to us. She knows all about it, the professionalism that comes with it. Now it's like, okay, are we going to make contracts? Are we going to be treated like this is our job? And if you're late to practice, minus $1,000, like something like that.
Yeah.
And obviously, we're really grateful for the case settlement or the house settlement. It's tough because for different sports it means different things, and it just is what it is. And so, yeah.
Yeah, I want to follow up on that. At a moment where, women's sports is on fire right now. I mean, I had the opportunity calling the Big 12 softball tournament. You see Nija Kennedy, the young woman who's, $1.5 million NIL deal for Texas Tech. Just amazing.
Amazing. Wow.
Amazing, but she delivered, right? I mean, like,
Yeah.
you could say, Jana, like those ratings for the Texas Tech Women's College World Series were the best they've ever had. So
Mhm.
like she's earning ESPN a lot of money. She's earning the school a lot of money. Like it all makes sense. Like they're getting a return on investment there. That's pretty cool. And
Mhm.
you obviously we're always talking about women's basketball on this show. Whenever we talk about Caitlin Clark, everybody gets excited and is always watching. But then this house settlement, do you feel like it is? And I don't want to put words in your mouth, but is it a bummer as a women's athlete? Do you feel like, man, maybe we're not going to get the resources that we were on track and had been getting?
I don't think so. I think it's going to continue to change, and I think now with women's sports having so much power and going in the direction that it is going, we will be prioritized. I know, especially like the revenue generating sports will be, and then eventually like things will come along. Um, yeah.
I would say, I mean, like, and honestly, women's basketball sort of, I think, is on the right side of that. Of course, we could talk forever about like Olympic sports and how that affects them, but like, there
Mhm.
will be, I mean, Baylor women's basketball is a power four. And it's a blockbuster event when people go to see you guys play. There's a
Yeah.
ton of excitement around the team, and I do want to talk to you about